One of my most favorite things to discuss with customers when they come into Health Quest, and if they're looking for these items, are lift chairs. I I actually didn't think that I would enjoy them as much as I have throughout the years, but I've grown to really, really love them because they've made such a difference in the lives of our customers. And one thing I was always hoping our vendors would include in the lift chair was the ability for the footrest to elevate a bit higher. Now, Golden has come out with the Twilight, which is a patented feature on their Golden lift chairs, and that really has been a game changer. And actually, currently we have, this is also a Golden with Twilight. This is another Golden with Twilight. But let me go back to the first one. This one here is, so this one is the Titan, which is by Golden, and it's available in two models. One that comes with the five comfort zones, and the other one that comes with 4 comfort zones. And the difference is between the two is that one has Twilight, which allows for that tilt of the leg rest to be elevated, or elevate your legs further up, so you can actually have your legs above your heart. Great for if you have inflammation, if you have problems with discomfort in your legs, or even if you have acid reflux, or if you want something to address like maybe a good chair post-surgery to help you with recovery. This is also a great option because a lot of times we have inflammation and we have swelling, and we want to make sure that that swelling does go down. These chairs have been very helpful for our customers that have come back and told us that has really made a difference in problems they have when it comes to swelling. So this particular model also have a few little bells and whistles here, cup holder, and a small table that is actually goes on the side, as well as the cup holder. And here we have the charger, and I like this because you can actually put the hand controller in. And that being said, I'll close this up and show you what it can do. Now, let's remove this sign. So, just go a little bit out. So what I'm doing is putting the chair in the Rejuva position. Also, I must have already mentioned this already, but with Golden lift chairs, they have really taken the time to understand the physical needs of the customer or the end user, because they've made it so that there's barely any gap here. You see that? It's nice and tucked in. The seats are actually, you can see that they actually is a bucket style seat, more or less. This ensures that the person, if an individual tends to lean more on one side than the other, they can cause the chair to be off balance. So, or over time, the chair will be sunken down more on one side versus the other, and that can affect how the chair functions. So they take into consideration a lot of different things that might be small details, but when you add them all up together, it makes for a really, really thoughtfully constructed lift chair. So this position is the rejuvenate position, and you can see how high the leg rest goes, and that's in Twilight. Now, if I didn't want to be back so far, I can customize it so the back comes up a little bit higher. See how great that is? And on this chair, this has the articulating headrests and also the lumbar support. So if that's showing, it can inflate like a bladder and deflate. And the trick of this, I love the lumbar on a lot of these lift chairs, because one thing to keep in mind is when a customer is kind of maybe is a little short, they have to scoot back in the chair, and that can be a problem because they have to, maybe they have hip problems and scooting is a little uncomfortable. But when I put the lumbar, when I actually inflate this lumbar area, it allows the depth of the chair to be a little less. And so I can accommodate someone who probably could use a different chair, but might like this chair a little better, but they don't want to have to scoot, or scooting is not the most comfortable thing for them to do. The lumbar will reduce the depth of the chair, and that makes it more comfortable when they're using it. Okay. The other thing too to remember, the headrest is great for when someone is saying want to use their lift chair to sleep in. They can elevate the head a little bit like a pillow and get a more comfortable position for when they're ready to sleep. So you can virtually do quite a few different things with your lift chair. And what I've noticed are actually been, what customers have told me too, is that these lift chairs help folks gain some independence, especially when you realize that somebody who can't get up all the time is really stuck in a chair because they rather just stay there and not have to bother anyone or struggle to get out. So they are really stuck in a way, because these lift chairs actually allow them to get out of the chair a lot easier without relying on somebody for aid, so they can get their walker and help themselves. Also, they don't have to feel like they have to pigeonhole themselves into a lifestyle that doesn't allow much freedom anymore. They don't have to say, well, I'm going to restrict my fluid intake because I don't want to have to go to the bathroom because I can't get out of my chair easily. Or if they need to, change as something simple as grab something off the table, or, answer the home phone, things that are out of reach. So, or they just feel like, hey, I want to get up and I want to move a little bit. So it's all about trying to understand the needs of the user. This can be a lot freeing, more than people think. I know some people are under the impression that lift chairs will make somebody lazy, but I've seen the opposite. It allows them to have the freedom of movement again. And that means that they're not going to be chair bound like they have been in the past. And family members don't realize that. But once they're out of that chair, they can get out of the chair. It's a vast improvement on their lifestyle and their mood. Now it's quite different, and you can see the big difference. So, as I was saying, great chair to invest in. Really good. So over here, move these away. These are also pretty nice. I like these. These are Golden's Comfort. These are actually the comforter with Twilight. And these are the 4-position chairs. Now, these are new. They came out last year. I like the fact that there is the comforter wides. They have really a wide range of selection to choose from for folks of various heights, at various height levels. And so you have, like, they have made the Twilight on all of the comforters, but you have medium, large, and tall that you can get the Twilight on. And on these chairs, you can customize the fabric. So we have the regular standard fabric on these. Pretty nice for those who like fabric. But if you want to customize it, you have the choice of choosing something like this. I really like the suede look. That's a gray. Then we have this one that's more brown. And then we have all of these, which are just so many different colors. These are our Breeza. Breeza is actually really, really good. Once you go to Breeza, everything else is it does not compare. But that's a faux leather, really durable fabric, really wonderful warranties on these chairs. Customer service, love it, love it, love it. I like to use vendors that when a customer has any issues with the product they've purchased from us, I can go back to the manufacturer, back to my vendor, and they can help me resolve it really fast. And Golden is one of those companies that actually do that. And that's why I really like sticking with them. They have been really fantastic. And our customers are always, majority of our customers have always been satisfied with the Golden lift chairs. And that's why I want to talk about them first. We carry one other brand, but we'll talk about that, discuss that in another video. So these are our current lift chairs. And usually we have a lot more, but that is it. This is what we have on the floor for now. So if you want to check out our lift chairs, come in and try them out. We are, always, it's great if you can make an appointment to do so. You can check out our selections online. But buying a lift chair it's always important to try them out. And it's also very important to go to an expert that knows about lift chairs. So if you have, because what they'll do is they'll take your body proportions into consideration. They're not just going to say, well, do you like this color? Oh, do you like this style? No, there is, I would say, maybe a science to this. And the individual, their body, when they're in the right lift chair, their body looks more relaxed. It's hitting them in the spots, in the areas that it needs to connect with their body to actually get the right fit. So yes, lift chairs, it's like, getting that almost perfect fit. Just like when you try on something really nice, when you get the lift chair that really connects with your body, fits your body properly, that's what it feels like. So, that being said, just you can look at what we feature on our website. We don't sell lift chairs on our website. You can always come in, try what we have, and we can definitely advise you if you decide that you want to change and get a different color, customize it more. Definitely, I'm here to help you with that. And you can reach me at 916-238-1700. 916-238-1700. We're located at the corner right after CVS of Greenback and Fair Oaks Boulevard at 8141 Greenback Lane in Fair Oaks. Okay. Hope you guys have a wonderful week, holiday, scratch that, weekend, no holiday yet, and hope to hear from you. Take care.